See, I gotta talk to the up and coming barbers because I know the OGs ain't gonna be feeling me on this one. You know what I'm saying? The younger barbers, I gotta teach the younger barbers how to do it. You know what I mean? These new up and coming barbers, that's who I gotta target because the experienced ones, they're always thinking a type of way about a waiver and they set in their ways and they don't want to change. So all my new up and coming barbers, this is a step-by-step tutorial on how to cut a waiver. Listen. A lot of times it's not about what the barber wants as far as cutting a waiver. I'm talking specifically for a waiver. It's not about what the barber wants. It's about what the client wants. We don't want much as a waiver. And I'm going to say we because I am a pioneer of this wave game stuff. I'm one of the pioneers of it. So I could say we. I don't care if I don't got waves no more. You ain't finna strip the waving history from my catalog now. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay? But what I'm saying is, as a waiver, simple. We want a crispy line. We want our waves down to the right length. And when I say the right length, the length that they ask, they want it at that length. Don't try to go lower just because you feel like it'll make it pop more. Don't do that. Just listen to your client. We want a little taper. Don't over exaggerate the taper. Don't bring it up hecka high. We don't want to see a gradual blend. We don't want to see this whole transition. We are not barbers. We're waivers. It's different.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
We're trying to have our waves all the way down to the shoreline as possible. We want to keep all of our waves. We work hard for that. Brushing hours at a time to achieve waves. So when we come to you, we don't want to sit here and be set back. Our wave journey is 90% the barber's fault. I'm gonna be honest with you. You cut us too low, you cut a wave out, we gotta work that much harder to achieve the waves back, all right? It takes at least 2 months to get our hair to a certain length to wear the wave up. It's stressful, okay? It's serious, okay? All you gotta do as a barber is listen to your client, bring it down to the perfect length that they want, do a little taper, don't do too much. Give us a crispy line. Now, don't push us back. Just give us a crispy, natural line, and you gonna have a customer for life. I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Stay tuned.
360 dizzy. 360 dizzy. 360,
So when you start off cutting a waiver, first thing you want to do is comb the hair out. What this does, it lifts the waves off of the scalp, making it easier for the hair to feed in the teeth of the blade. What you do not want to do is just start cutting while the hair is matted down. When they take off their do-rag, you definitely want to make sure you lift everything. So like I said, it's easier. And also make sure you're combing in the proper angle in which your client brushes in, right? And if you don't know, make sure you ask your client and he'll show you. So the same way you comb is the same direction that you take the hair down with. So right now I got my 1 guard on with the lever open. My client wanted a 1.5 on the top. So I'm just going with the grain, making sure I go slow enough to, make sure I don't gouge my client. And also while you were combing, you want to make sure that you check for cowlicks or anything of that sort, any bumps that he might have on his head. Just make sure you, ask your client as much as possible what his issues are. But with the crown area, I usually go a guard size higher. So I usually go with a number 2 if I'm going with a 1.5. But in this case, I just decided to stay probably a half an inch away from his actual crown, just to leave that part a little thicker because we want that area to wave up as much as possible as well. And by leaving it thicker helps with us progressing with our waves. So my client asked for a high taper. So I'm gonna try to keep this taper as low as possible by still, giving him what he wants, right? I wanna keep as much waves closest to his hairline as possible. So I'm gonna set my guideline, which is the bald line, as low as possible. That way we could keep the blend low. So I'm gonna start by going with my highest guard possible, and that's with the one guard with the lever open, and I'm going up a full inch, right? In my mind, I'm thinking this is how high I'm gonna go. I'm not going any higher than this, and I'm gonna work on blending down from here on out. So next, I'm gonna put on my zero guard with the lever closed, and I'm staying right in the middle of the guideline that I set. So if I set it at a full inch, I'm going a half inch below it. So I'm making sure that I go using my corners, just getting in those areas where I see bulk. This is not me setting in a guideline. This is just me kind of cleaning things up as I go back down. Next, I got the lever open and I'm going below the zero guard closed, all right? I'm making sure I'm just, in my mind, I'm thinking I'm just softening up that bottom line so where, it's easier to take it out with the next step, but I'm staying right there at that line. And lastly, I have the lever fully closed, and with the flick out motion, I'm flicking out that bottom line, making sure I start below the line, flicking to the line, using my corners the entire time, all right? How to make this easier is you could set the lever halfway, soften it up even more, and then close it. But I just like to just go in, lever close, not waste any time, and go in, take it out that way. So right now, I see areas at the top where I could kind of smooth out the rest of the bulk on the top by going with the grain, with the one guard, with the lever closed. And I'm just kind of detailing the rest of it, right? Detailing is extremely important. It separates you from being just an average barber. What I like to do is I like to refer to the mirror. The mirror shows me a different perspective on the blend than just seeing it head on. So just look in the mirror, point those areas out, use your corners of the blade and debulk. So as far as the back goes, I use the same exact steps as normal. I don't do the same thing that I do on the sides. I use my normal steps. I go in with the bald line, lever open, one open, then I go back down, zero guard close, take out that middle line, and lastly, take out that bottom line with the lever fully closed. I use these steps all the time. I memorize these steps. It just makes everything faster when cutting hair. So as far as doing the front line or the lineup period, I just go in the middle. I notice where the highest peak is and I start based off of that. As a waver, you want to keep everything as natural as possible because it just looks super ugly on the grow back if you push a waver back, right? And then that just sets them back as well as far as the progress that they want to make. It's just by keeping everything natural makes it a lot easier. Your client will thank you for doing that. You know what I mean? If they want you to kind of push back, they'll tell you in areas where they want it pushed back, but most clients just want a natural lineup, all right? So make sure you just identify where the highest point is and just go based off of that, right? So if you're a beginner in school, I would say do not use enhancements. Learn how to perfect the haircut before you start using enhancements. But if you perfected the blend, you started getting comfortable, my mix is 50-50. I mix 50% Kiss Express Black and 50% alcohol. And I just spray using my business card and spray at an angle. So the Barber Magic pencil is basically another form of enhancements. It basically makes a good contrast between the skin and the hair, making it seem like you pushed them back. You know what I mean? Because every time I use this pencil, everybody want to say, oh man, you pushed somebody back. But no, it's just making the contrast, making it lighter in that area to where the lineup pops. So the last thing you want to do with cutting any waiver client, and I mean this is with any waiver client, you want to do a freehand trim. This knocks all the frizz off of the top, giving it that finished look, right? You don't want to get your client out of the chair and have all this frizz on top, because the first thing he's gonna do is gonna tilt back that mirror and look at his waves. He's not even gonna pay attention to the cut at all. First thing he's gonna do is gonna look at his waves. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. I know. I used to have 360 waves, but listen, I spin them around in the chair and they come out looking like, yeah! You too! This is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Listen, to anybody out there that's struggling, listen, this takes repetition. It takes hard work, dedication, motivation, consistency, the will to keep going. When the going gets tough and the tough gets going, you go. Don't let anybody tell you that you ain't on the right path, you ain't on the right journey. Keep going. That's how you get better. Consistency in life is so important. It's more than just cutting hair. Being consistent with your life and your lifestyle, that's gonna take you to the next level. If you guys learned something, make sure you go to my Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official 360 Jeezy and my Instagram is 360 Jeezy. But it's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm out of here.